All right, we're going to work on another example on balanced and unbalanced forces. So I'm going to give you a minute to read this question. All right, so it says, several of Luke's friends were watching the motion of the traveling box. So that's a box, and it's a traveling box. Being physics guides, they began discussing the motion and made the following comments. Indicate whether each of the comments correct or incorrect, and you're going to support your answer, which means you're going to say why do you support or not support their statement. All right, so it says once the box hits the water, the forces are balanced and the box will stop. So is it true that once the box hits the water, the forces are balanced? So a balanced force, again, is the force that's natural, that has another force opposite to it and has the same value. So hitting the water will not stop, will not make the forces balanced to stop. So which means this is a no. I'm going to write Y. Once the box hits the water, the forces are balanced. Which means, so if we have 50 Newton upward, we're going to have 50 Newton downwards, which is the gravity force. So, however, we know that an object in motion just like this box, because it says that it's the box is moving. So this is my arrow here. It will continue in motion it will continue at the same speed and same direction. But once that box hits the water, what's going to happen to the box? Once the box hits the water, so any object, if you're let's say running really fast and then you hit the table while you're running, what's going to happen to your speed? It's going to decrease. It's going to decelerate, right? So that means your speed will change and it's going to stop accelerating. That's why for this one, it is false. All right. Let's check B. Upon hitting the water, the box will accelerate upwards because the water applies upward force. So it's the same concept as you're jumping or you're just, throwing like a box towards the water sideways because it's sliding. It doesn't say that we are from a height. So if we're sliding it, it hits the water. Does that mean that there will be a force upward? Of course not. So this will be a false. And the reason why, once the box hit the water, the forces are balanced. So the upward force of the water on the box, sloppy handwriting, is balanced. is balanced by the downward pull of gravity. Okay, so again, the force that is affecting this is the gravity. All right, let's do C. Upon hitting the water, the box will bounce upwards due to the upward force. What do you guys think? So if there was an upward force, then that box will slow down, right? It will be slower. So that means, let's write this down. Once the box hits the water, the forces are balanced. The box would only bounce upwards if if the water applied an upward force greater than 50 Newton, so the box will slow down before it actually moves upward. So the box will slow down before moving upward. Okay, so it's more like common sense, really. All right, let's do number 4. If the forces acting upon an object are balanced, then the object must not be moving, must be moving with a constant velocity, must not be accelerating, none of these. So the force is a balanced force, right? When I have a balanced force, that means they are kind of balancing each other. And when you balance, you have something that is stable. Okay, so we actually do have 2 right answers. It could be this is not moving, because if I have just the pen down like this, there are still 2 forces acting upon that pen. One of them is going downwards, which is the gravity. The other one is going upwards, which is the normal force. And then if I am trying to pull like on both sides, I still have downward force, upward force, left and right force, and they're all balanced. So it could be A and it could be B. They are both right answers. All right, and this is going to be it about the balanced, unbalanced examples.